G'day boys and girls. In this video we're going to be talking about washing your car in Thailand. I'm going to take you on a bit of an adventure for just what you can get and just how much it costs, and also what are some of the rules, things that might get you in big trouble in Australia. Well, you can do it over here, and even the difference in the water quality, and I can guarantee you the results are going to surprise you. Okay, let's kick it off with the bottom of the barrel, the good old Aussie self-service car wash. Now I can guarantee you're second or third or fourth in line, and there's some yobbo in Land Cruiser absolutely covered in mud because he's been out with his boyfriend all weekend mudding, and you're left there with a floor full of mud, dirty recycled water, and a hog's hair brush which is probably about as old as you are. Meanwhile, over in Thailand, you chuck a few baht of coin in there. If you want to pay on your QR code, you can do that as well. There's never any lineup, and you're pretty much ready to get started. And the water pressure is phenomenal, and it's all fresh water because there's no dirt trap. The best thing about this though is you can also hit the pause button. Just turn her off and your money stays in there, no timer. That's pretty handy. What it does is it lets you get a bucket of fresh water going. So this is a car detailer's dream. I've got my bucket of fresh water. There's no 15-year-old pimple-faced teenagers telling me I can't use my own brushes. Got myself a coffee and even got my bucket of tools. So I've got some pads, I've even got some ceramic wax going on, some fresh microfibers, starting to take the piss a bit here. Even got a drill for the brush attachment so that I can get stuck into my wheels and tyres. Lovely. So keeping track, I've spent about 40 baht all up so far. That's compared to probably what, 15 or 20 bucks in Australia usually. Do they skimp on the foam though? Not a chance. Tell you what, she's looking like a P. Diddy party over here. And of course you got your bucket of fresh water and your microfiber, so you're not even scratching any of the paintwork. Just as good as you could do at home. So I reckon that's a bit of a win. Now, what if you don't fancy washing cars in 45-degree heat and getting covered in sweat? Well, this is where the drive-in car washes come in, and honestly, I'd say probably about 80% of people in Thailand use these instead, and this is why. The valet-style car washes are in absolutely every shopping centre in Thailand, and they're usually very professional operations. You'll get a wash, you'll get vacuum and cleaning of the inside of your car, you'll even get a spray-on wax at the end. So by the time you finish your shopping, you usually come back, your car is sparkling clean, and it's cost you around 350 baht. Oh, to compare that to a hand wash service somewhere in Australia, it's going to cost you about, well, you kind of need to be a professional mathematician to figure it out, but let's call it 75 bucks. By the way, if any of these cars tickled your fancy, head on over to the channel and give us a subscribe. There's tons of them. So, here's the short and skinny of it. Washing cars by hand here in Thailand yourself, most expats would think you're crazy to do it because the drive-in valet services are so cheap and the quality and outcome is so good. It just makes sense 99% of the time. However, for me, if I'm looking to do something to the paint, such as cut, polish, clay or anything like that, I really do like the drive-in DIY ones because it lets me get everything nice and clean and organized, and I know that there's no wax or any coatings on the paint when I want to get stuck into doing some repairs.